the Upstream Television video experience here on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining me. Please do subscribe below, and thank you guys for the thumbs ups you've been giving the videos we've been putting up. I really appreciate it. I'm speaking about talent and hard work. The question is, can talent beat hard work? A big question, but I wanted to look at a very small study. I actually came across the study maybe 8-10 years ago. A professor at the University of Florida, Professor Anders Ericsson, what he did was he's actually known for as a pioneer in researching human excellence, in researching human success. So what he did is he took violin players and categorized them into three. This was at the Academy of Music in Berlin, and he wanted to arrive at an answer from the question, what makes other human beings excel more than others? What makes others achieve more success who are doing the same thing that all the others are doing, but some are achieving more success, but they have exactly the same ingredients, but the others are achieving more than what the others can achieve. So what he did is he took the first group was, like group A, the kids we know from school, the best, the kids that are really focused in life, and the excellent ones. And then group B was the good guys, but in this case that would be average students. And then the third one was the students who were not so good. The guys that get a C in their examinations, the guys that get a 62%, people like me, for example, and every student was asked the same question, and the question was, in the course of your career so far, how many hours, how much time have you devoted to your music, to spending time in either playing or practicing the violin? And a pattern emerged very, very quickly. The A guys, the top guys, it quickly emerged that from the age of 5 and until the age of 20, they had done so much work, they've put in so much work that it amounted to about 10,000 hours of practice. And then the guys, the big group, the good guys, it quickly matched very well that they had spent about 7,000-8,000 hours put into their craft. And then the C guys, they found that would be about 4 to 5 hours. And then remember, all these kids are extremely talented, but the guys at the top are putting more hours than everyone else, and that is why they are at their best. And I'm remembering a quote by Malcolm Gladwell where he says that practice isn't the thing you do once you are good, but it's the thing that makes you good. So these kids had been practicing, and going on and on and on. It could have been for nights, days. They just kept going on, even when there were no results, until they eventually emerged at the top, until they reached the level of excellence. And you are looking at it. In fact, when you go through Malcolm Gladwell's book Outliers, that's where he details much about the 10,000 hour rule, because that is the phenomenon that appeared when Professor Anders Ericsson had come up with his research. He named it the 10,000 hour rule. But let's take it to you. But before that, the same research got done among entrepreneurs. It got done among composers, writers, keyboard players, s- sports people, but the finding was still the same. They came up with the same finding that those that put in 10,000 hours into their craft emerged at the top. They became better and better, and that is where you come in. So far, how far have you gone? How far have you put in on, or how far are you willing to put into your career? Because in entrepreneurship, it's going to be quite different for you. Back then when we still did graphic design, when we still did a lot of these other things that made us to survive. I remember we would spend sleepless nights. After I discovered the 10,000 hour rule, I was like, okay, every day of my life, 365 days of my life, I'd be getting up at 1 a.m. I'd be getting up at 2 a.m., at 3 a.m. And then, in the process, I realized that CEOs of very big companies earn a lot of money. These guys are earning like 600,000 trends every month. The recent results for the CEO of NetBank, for example, where these guys are earning more than $1 million a month. But when you look at it, where did this guy come from? He put a lot of investment into his life. They've put a lot of hard work, sleepless nights. These guys tell you that they arrive at home at around 11 every night, and they are in board meetings, they are in meetings throughout the day, throughout the nights, and they get up at 1 a.m., at 2 a.m., at 3 a.m. every day, 365 days of the year. And one peculiar thing is they do so much research more than any other person. So I was like, oh, these guys are so much into research. They are so much into wanting to add too much knowledge into their heads. Too much knowledge, because a lot of knowledge, especially knowledge that changes people's lives, will get you paid more by people. If you can add so much knowledge into your head, customers are willing to pay you more for that. Why? Because people want to follow a man who seems to have a direction, who seems to know where he is going, and most importantly, how to get there. Because most people don't have a direction, and they don't know how to get to the solutions. They don't have the route to the solutions, and they don't know how to get to the solutions. So imagine if that is you. We pay network companies, we pay MTN money, a lot of money. We pour money into data, into airtime, because they've got the destination and they seem to know how to get there. Fiber companies, internet wise, logistics vehicles that you are running, you see running around, somebody is paying them money to get them to the solution they are looking for. And that's so easy to think. Even a child can think about this, guys. So the more time you put into your craft, so that could take you 6 years, that could take you 8 years, that could take you 10 years, depending on the amount of time you are putting in. And that's your job as an entrepreneur, because at the end of the day, an entrepreneur is somebody with solutions. Let's be fair. We dive into this career, into this occupation, because we have solutions. We touch the human race with our solutions, and the human race pays us for bringing solutions into the problems they have in their lives. And if you can find that, that little sweet spot. If you can find that sweet spot, that's why I'm saying, guys, that it's so easy to start a business, because you have to think, what problems do these people have? Behind me here, you'll find, if you can see clearly, there is where is that one? There's some driving school behind me here, and the guy is solving problems in that area. If you look behind me, this side, there should be a ShopRite, there should be a McDonald's. They are solving a problem in that area. Match.com, the biggest dating site in the world. What problem are they solving? The problem of loneliness. And people are paying a lot of money into Match.com just so that they are able to evaporate that the problem they have, the human race has, which is loneliness. You have to think about it like that. But you have to put in much work in doing research and adding knowledge to your life, so that you become special. People are going to pay you money when you are average, yes, but they will pay you a lot of money when you are special. That's what it's all about, guys. You want to make a lot of money, be special. Be it you are doing that to your individual customers, or your customers are big companies. Big companies will pay you big checks. Just come and say, I'm special, as far as providing value to your business, as far as helping your business operations to run smoothly, improving your business operations. I'm going to make your life very, very simple. Believe me, they would like to hold on to you. They will never let you go, because you are so special to them. So that is the key word: speciality. Prove that you are special. We will pay you a lot of money. We'll pay you a lot of money. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please join me for another video, possibly tonight. We are trying to put up a lot of improvements there, and we are adding playlists, and I think from next week, that's when we will be going live. The picture looks like this. The picture looks like entrepreneurship. Along the way, we are tapping into talking not about, but talking to entrepreneurs in the hood, wherever we meet them, describing and trying to take a look at the angles through which they are coming into business, but most importantly, trying to help them to get to understand that, you know, you've got to be special, do something special for your customers. It's about the long run. Thank you, guys.